Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. Reefer here again. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We are going to take a little bit of time today to talk about the continents and the oceans, and we're going to do that through doing this activity together. You guys are going to see this map with a Cami tool on your Canvas page. You'll be able to interact with it. You'll be able to kind of color things in and make notes on the map as you go. And we're going to submit that for a grade when this is all said and done. But we're going to walk through this activity together. We're going to try to figure out where the different continents and oceans are located here on planet Earth. So let's start out by just kind of going over what we're doing in the assignment. With the Cami tool, you can outline, you can color, you can interact with the document in a number of different ways. What we are going to be doing is you're going to color each continent a different color. We're going to label it as well so that you guys are able to kind of see where those continents are located. And we're going to start out, if you will find the tools on your Cami to be able to shade in something red, the color red, we're going to start by identifying the continent of Africa. Now, I'm not going to be able to outline this thing perfectly on my end, but I will try to do the best that I can to kind of show you where Africa is located here on the map. So here we go. Africa is going to be, and I'll try to fill it in as best I can here. There's Africa, and of course, a little island of Madagascar right there. We're going to include that together. So this is a continent of Africa. On our map of the planet, Africa is kind of dead center. Okay, so take a moment, shade that in red. This is going to be the first continent that we have identified. And you can actually activate a text box as well. And we'll go ahead and write Africa. Sorry, my handwriting's not that great, but this is Africa. That's where that is located. Okay. Take a moment, get that colored in. The next color you're going to need is orange. Now, let's see if I can change my color palette here. I can actually make this match up as we go through. All right, so I'll do orange as well. All right, the next continent that we're going to identify is the least populous continent on planet Earth. And you're going to find it way down here in the south. This continent is known as Antarctica. So let's go ahead and fill in Antarctica. You guys are going to shade this in orange. Ooh, got a little crazy on the line there. That's all good, though. So this is Antarctica. Very cold down here. We have penguins and polar bears, but it is an inhospitable place for people to try to live. So the continent of Antarctica is found at the South Pole. We're going to shade this in orange. All right. I'm going to keep moving forward with the instructions. If you need to pause the video or go back, you can certainly do that. All right, we're going to change to the color yellow at this point in time, and I'll try to kind of ease my color over to where it matches. All right, we're going to label the largest continent on planet Earth, and that is the continent of Asia. We're going to do Asia in yellow. Okay, so there's Asia. Asia is massive. It's both large and it is densely populated. Some of the most populous countries on planet Earth are located in Asia. Okay, so Asia is going to be yellow on our map of continents and oceans. And we'll move from one of the largest continents to one of the smallest continents. We're going to change our color here to the color brown. I'm not sure that I can make a color brown on my color palette here, but that's cool. Make it work. Maybe. Make it kind of a dark maroon. That'll work. All right, we're going to look at one of my favorite continents just because they got kangaroos there. and that is the continent of Australia. Okay, so Australia is a small island continent, and it is the only continent that is both the continent and the country of Australia. Okay, so I'm going to abbreviate here. We'll just go AUS for Australia. Okay, that's where Australia is located on the map. All right, we're going to move over to Europe. Now, Europe, we're going to color in green on your map. Okay, and Europe is going to be right over here beside Asia. Okay, there's Europe, and we're going to include, I'm just going to circle these islands here. There is England, Ireland, and Scotland. There are those small islands there. Okay, that is Europe. Gonna go ahead and kind of abbreviate here, EUR for Europe. Okay, so that's where Europe is located. All right, let's switch our color over to purple. And again, if you guys need to slow down, pause the video, feel free to do that as you are working on this. You can go back and watch again if you need to be able to get this done. We're going to move over to our home continent, the continent of North America. And we're going to start right down here at the very tip of the next continent, which is South America. And we're going to work our way up. We got a lot to cover here. Not only everything is here, but also these giant islands up here. We're going to include those as well. Okay, so there is North America. We'll just do NA for North America. Okay, we'll do that in purple. All right, and then our last continent before we talk about the oceans, okay? We're going to do this one in kind of a light blue because we're going to use dark blue for something else here in just a moment. So we'll do kind of a light comet blue here for South America. All right, so South America, and those are our 7 continents, okay? We're going to take just a moment to talk about the oceans, and we'll label those, and then we'll let you guys kind of shade in the oceans blue, and that way you'll have a nice colorful map for me. The oceans of planet Earth are these large interconnected bodies of salt water. It's important not to get the oceans and beaches confused because there are lots of beaches along the same ocean. Okay, we're going to start with our own ocean, the one that borders good old North Carolina, our home state, and that is the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is located between North America, South America, and Africa and Europe. So the Atlantic Ocean, we're going to put it right here. I'm just going to abbreviate ATL. The Atlantic Ocean, okay? So if you went on vacation to Myrtle Beach this summer, you definitely visited the Atlantic Ocean when you did that, okay? So this is the ocean that separates continents of North and South America and Africa and Europe, okay? All right, now the largest ocean on planet Earth, and we're actually going to label this on both sides of the planet, even though it is a connected body of water, you have to remember that our Earth is a 3-dimensional object and we're looking at a 2-dimensional map. But we have the Pacific Ocean. You're going to find it over here to the west of North America and South America, and you're going to find it to the east of Asia and Australia. So over here again, and I'm just going to abbreviate Pacific Ocean. Okay. All right. So those are our two largest bodies of water, ocean water. Okay. The third ocean that you need to know about is kind of located sort of in between Africa, Asia, and Australia. And it's just to the south of the country of India. And we're going to call this the Indian Ocean. Okay. So there's the Indian Ocean. And then we have really two more oceans. And these are both at the Arctic ends of the Earth, the North Pole and the South Pole. Up in the very far north, to the north of Europe, we have the Arctic Ocean. Okay. And I'm just going to write the word Arctic, but that's the Arctic Ocean up there. And then down here at Antarctica, to the very far south, we have the Southern Ocean. All right, and those are your continents and oceans. Now, on your map using the Cami tool, go ahead and shade the oceans in blue. You can use your text box to label each of the continents as you have done this. And in just a little while, once you have finished and submitted this document, we are going to do a quick assessment on your knowledge of the continents and oceans. Hope you guys were able to learn something, and I will look forward to talking to you again the next time. Y'all take care.